kapuso, mula pa rin dito sa Paco Arena sa Manila. This is Game On, part of our coverage of NCAA Season 97. I'm Anton Rojas. At alam nyo po mga kapuso, nung nalaman ko na magkakaroon ng NCAA Season 98 this coming September, na-excite ako dahil napakaganda ng ating napanood na basketball season kamakailan lamang. So, with that said, we are going to have an early preview of the men's basketball tournament para sa Season 98 ng NCAA, and there is no better person to have on the show today for that discussion. Grabe ang pinagdaanan nitong kaibigan natin. He started as an analyst in 2015 dito sa OG Collegiate Sports League ng Pilipinas, ang NCAA. And then, from being an analyst, ang dami niyang pinagdaanan. He became a basketball player again. He became an anchor. He became an events host. During the pandemic, he created his own YouTube channel. And now, I am curious as to see what his next move will be. But before that next move, kausapin muna natin, walang iba, Mr. Shoot First, Mikee Reyes.
Pinapayak mo naman ako. Intro pa lang tayo, Anton. Pero I'm really excited to be here again with you, by the way, because yung kaibigan natin, naubusan na talaga tuluyan ng boses from yesterday's episode. Pero ngayon, medyo maaga nga to, but this is the first year na talagang 2 seasons tayo in 1 year. So why not? Let's have a preview of what we can expect in Season 98.
Yep. I mean, we never know what lies in the road ahead, but we're focused on the present, and right now we will discuss itong topic natin dahil excited na nga tayo para sa NCAA Season 98. Mikey, top 3 teams that you are looking forward to watching, because I know you will be watching the NCAA and talking about it on Shoot First on your YouTube channel very intently. Which teams pop up into your mind when you think about Season 98?
Well, unang-una pa lang. It's funny when I say this, but this past season was mediocrity. Can you imagine? 3rd place, and that is mediocrity. Not because there's not a shot at them, but this is the standard that they set for themselves. The first time in 17 years na hindi sila nag-finals. The first time in 17 years na hindi sila top 2 spots to end the elimination round. That is the dominance of the Beda University Red Lions. And this coming season, you can expect that they will be back with a vengeance. And the first thing na aabangan natin throughout this off-season is who will be at the helm once we start Season 98. Because just a few weeks ago, nasabi na nga that Coach Boyd Fernandez has stepped down. Napag-usapan na rin sa Game On na past few episodes ago kung sino mga potential na magiging head coach ng Beda. But if you look at their core, they're intact. James Quequete has decided to stay 1 more season. Ralph Penuela has really emerged, not as an MVP candidate, but still a great piece in that puzzle. Then you put in Yukin Andrada na maganda rin yung nilaro, especially towards the end of the season, along with Tony Inot. And of course, the Cool Cub only played in 5 games in that season, but still a lot of experience na dadalhin itong mga panibagong ito. And again, like what I said earlier, the first time not to reach the finals since 2006. Napakatagal na nun, Anton. So the dominance of Beda, you can expect na babalik at babawi sila.
So while Mikee Reyes is here, I am going to shoot a burning question to this man. Let's say Aldin Ayo becomes the head coach of Beda. Let's just say it happens. What do you think the effect will be on the Red Lions?
Oh, that will unang-una, that will shake the whole landscape of not just the NCAA, but college basketball in general. Coach Aldin Ayo, if he does come in, he is known to be a guy who can maximize talent. Yes, there is a bit of inexperience when you talk about the young guns of Beda, but if you have older pieces like Franz Abuda, you have James Quequete, Kantapay. So, yung mga yon, and idadagdag mo yung mga bata, you know that Coach Aldin can maximize that type of talent. But, you know, the last time we saw Coach Aldin here, minaximize niya. Yung Letran, nag-championship agad yun. So, tingnan natin. Malalaman natin in the next few weeks siguro, Anton.
I will change the name in that question. What will the effect be on the Beda Red Lions if Coach Frankie Lim returns to Coach Beda?
Well, when you talk about the dynasty of Beda, sabi nga natin since 2006, I believe that Coach Frankie Lim, no shot at the other coaches, but has the biggest imprint in all those championships because yung tagal niya dun. And we know, alam naman natin when he left San Beda, it wasn't because of how he coached. It wasn't because of how he dealt his game plan and all that. It was with what happened. Pero, Coach Frank Lim, that is championship pedigree. And I'm not talking about one championship. I'm talking about 3 in 4 years. Naisahan lang siya ni the Beast Calvin Abueva. But still, Coach Frank Lim would be a big boost para sa San Beda if he does come back.
That will inject so much excitement for NCAA Season 98. I can't wait to see what will unfold as to who will be the new head coach of the storied Red Lions. Another team, Mikey, that you see will be making an impact are the EAC Generals.
Yes, and a big thing as to why I believe the EAC Generals could be a legitimate team come this season is because of Allen Liwag. Allen Liwag being discovered again by international or at least the Gilas program in which naglalaro sa international. Malaking bagay yun for this rookie, and again the versatility, the height, the length is there. Along with Ralph Robin, who also emerged in season 97. Hindi siya masyadong narinig nung season 96 or 95, but this past season became one of the best scorers in the league, along with King Gortiza na medyo was hounded with injuries throughout season 97. And then you add a veteran JP Maguliano. Ang kagandahan dito sa EAC Generals, Coach Oliver Bunyi allows them to play in semi-pro leagues and get that much-needed exposure and development. And like what I said here, showed glimpses of brilliance but was just inconsistent. They lose 2 guys though, with Marwin Taiwan and your favorite CJ Kadwa, but still, aangat itong mga players ito because of this the short off-season and of course, yung momentum na dala nila galing sa season 97.
I thought we were done giving the shout-outs to CJ Kadwa, but while we're here,
he was drafted. He was drafted to the pros.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bully ball. Okay, the final team, and I'm not surprised with this because this is a team that I'm also expecting to reach the next level because of what they showed in season 97, the University of Perpetual Help System Dalta. Grabe, the triangle is looking good under Coach Mike Sagigit.
What's funny is we talked about San Beda kanina. At 3rd place, we felt it was mediocrity, again with that standard that they set. For Perpetual, I believe they overachieved. They finished at 5th place. They won against, napasok sila dun sa step ladder or dun sa play-in tournament natin. Pinasok nila yun. They just lost Kim Aurin in the most important matchup of the season due to, I believe, COVID-19. Pero, ang kagandahan dito sa Perpetual Altas, wala namang umalis. Number one thing, they brought back Kim Aurin. He decided to play out his final year of eligibility. And again, that is the leader that you have along with the big 3. Kasama dyan si Jello Razon and of course Jeff Egan. And I think we can agree the best rookie coach.
Oh yeah.
Probably would have been Coach Mike Sagigit other than Coach Charles Teo. But to maximize this type of lineup, and like what you said, you felt like coming into the season, they were the most well-conditioned team and the most prepared team.
And to implement the triangle months before the season, that just goes to show that Coach Mike Sagigit has a lot of guts, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he will do with Perpetual moving forward. Now, Mikey, I mean, this is the first time I'm hosting Game On this season. Shout out to Martin Javier. It brings me back to the time when, you know, you and I first covered the NCAA. You showed up with your gray jogging pants. Hindi pa yung masikip, ha? Yung medyo maluwag pa.
Yung parang uso nun, eh.
Parang galing practice pa si Mikey. Now look at you, man. You got the tight collared shirt on. You got the slacks, man. I don't know if you got socks on right there, but the fit is different. This man leveled up. I mean, we're so excited about the next season, Mikey, but just looking back and seeing the incredible action na napanood natin sa season 97, first year under the #1 TV network in the country, ang GMA. We covered a great game number 2 with Papa Bear, Benji Paras. I know you love that. Looking back, man, what are the fondest memories that you have covering this league?
Oh man, sometimes when I look back on all those years, we covered the NCAA a total of 7 years, 6 seasons in 7 years. At Anton, Scotty Thompson, Gio Halalon, Baser Amer, Mark Cruz, all the way to Robert Bolick, CJ Perez, Bong Quinto, Reynam Batak. All those legends that we covered until this season. Justin Arana, Geo Ambohot, Fran Yu. Man, the list goes on. Naabutan pa natin si Jonathan Gray for crying out loud. So, ang dami na nating nadaanan, and it's not, yes, the basketball will always be there, but the one thing that I will miss the most dito sa NCAA are the relationships that we've built, not only with players, with the people on camera, behind the camera, and of course the coaches din. Ang dami din nating coaches pinagdaanan.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, that's what we do is all about. We're here to make the players the stars of the show because they are indeed the stars of the show. Tayong dalawa, we're just the storytellers, and we will continue to tell those stories, and the players will continue to shine for the camera and for everybody watching them.
Yeah, and this is the last thing I want to say lang. Someone DM'd me and said that they will miss, or he will miss at least, the way I hype the players and I interact and engage with the players. And doon ako medyo na pa, okay, maybe I did my job the past 6 seasons. If I did hype them well enough na ma-discover sila, makita ng mga tao, uy, magaling din pala to because we talk about them on social media during the coverage. Then we've done our part, di ba? Again, they do the work. Tayo lang yung taga-spray ng konting exposure para gumanda lalo yung mga pangalan nila. But these players right here, I just want to thank everyone na talagang tumulong sa akin. My growth, my kuyas, Anton Rojas, Andre Felix, Coach Olsen Racela, di ba? Mix Bustos, Martin Javier, all of them, man. Ang dami din natin dinaanan. Rainman, Renan Ritualo, as well as all the courtside reporters, nagpapasalamat ako lahat sa NCAA. And the Mancom. Yung Mancom din pala, di ba? Coach Dax, di ba? Lahat yan. Talagang...
We're one big family, and I'm not just talking about the NCAA. I'm talking about every person that we have come to interact with this job that we are so fortunate enough to have. And I have no doubt that, you know, you're going to continue doing what you do. Mikee Reyes, you're Mr. Shoot First. You're going to take those shots with no hesitation. No hesitation whatsoever. And let the chips fall where they may. Brother, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you very much, brother. Hopefully, I'll work with you again soon.
By the way, I forgot to add, producer. Producer.
Thank you very much to everyone, guys.
Mikee Reyes, brother forever, man. All right, mga kapuso, magpapatuloy ang ating game on sa aming pagbabalik where we will feature some of the awesome plays sa ikalawang linggo ng NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball dito sa Game On! Mga kabuso, welcome back to the Paco Arena dito sa Manila for another edition of Game On. Ako po si Anton Rojas. We saw some very exciting plays sa unang linggo ng NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball, and now ating malalaman kung ano ba ang top 10 awesome plays sa second week ng NCAA Women's Volleyball. Panoorin natin to. Denied and CSB. And look at Ong.
Narito na ang top 10 plays sa pangalawang linggo ng NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball. Sa number 10, Dolly Versosa nagpakita ng kaunting beach volleyball moves sa loob ng Paco Arena.
Naghang time eh. Ayun,
Yes. Beach volleyball player yun eh. Kalaban ko yan eh.
Dito naman sa number 9, Maika Go. Simple pero epektibo.
Here she is, number 10. Breaking down the wall.
At number 8, San Sebastian's Tina Marasigan scores the winning spike to beat the 3-time defending champions.
She closes the match.
Coming in at number 7, it's Michelle, blonde hair, don't care gamit, with an impactful entry.
Gamit. Yeah.
Para naman sa number 6, LPU setter Venice Puzon. Pinakita ang kanyang diskarte at talino.
From Puzon!
Dito sa number 5, isang service ace for the win mula kay Jenny Gaviola.
And Perpetual gets win number 1.
Nagbabalik sa number 4, JRU Queen Bomber Dolly Versosa at ang kanyang signature cross-court spike attack.
Goodbye! Versosa soaring and scoring.
From the same match at number 3, San Sebastian super rookie Kat Santos delivers a clutch point to keep the Lady Stags alive.
Lumalaban pa, humihinga pa.
Here at number 2, the current leading scorer of the league, Rayan Cañete, reminding us that volleyball is not all about power, but intelligence as well.
That was very smart. Chinek out niya lang.
And for our number 1 play, Kat Santos soars and scores the winning point to complete the comeback for San Sebastian.
Season back set, Santos for the win!
Santos and the match!
Abangan ang mga darating pa na awesome plays dito lang sa NCAA Season 97.
I want to play from Quezon!
At dito po nagtatapos ang isa na namang maaksyong edisyon ng Game On kung saan ating napanood ang latest awesome plays sa NCAA Season 97 Women's Volleyball. And speaking of Women's Volleyball, magpapatuloy ang aksyon sa ating second match kung saan maglalaban ang dalawang kupunan na hindi pa nakakatikim ng panalo this season. Ang San Beda University Lady Red Spikers at ang Emilio Aguinaldo College Lady Generals. I will be on board alongside my fellow Lasallian, Gaira Baroga. Will be working together for the very first time. So stay tuned because sa aming pagbabalik dito sa JTV, mapapanood na natin ang laban na yon. Once again, ako po si Anton Rojas para sa Game On!